Alright, here we go again. We are... Oh, which match is this? Oh, this is the second match in the best of the... This is round 2, okay? We're in the... this would be this... I think this is the semi-final. This is the semi-finals, okay. Between TEAM2E and the Butthole Breachers. We're going to be starting this off with a ban on Maverick from the orange team here. Blue team will be banning now. We'll be banning Monty. It's a target ban against, I believe, I think it's a... I don't know, never mind. It's probably a target ban. Blue team will be banning their first defender here on Clubhouse. Will be a... looks like blue team will be banning Echo, and now the orange team will be taking their first defender ban as they are playing on the defense side. They'll be banning Mira. Pretty meta bans overall, the Monty Echo Mira bans, which means Oryx will be pretty well useless if we're banning Monty though. We'll not be seeing any gameplay of him today unless somebody's trying to style on him. And this will kick off the pick phase of the first round. Seeing a Nomad, Thermite, Thatcher, Maestro, Doc, Jaeger, Buck, here we go. Kings left to pick with the Sledge, Uber on Bandit, and Husky on Valkyrie. So they will be going CCTV Cash Room, which is a pretty common first round pick. No 6 picks, unfortunately. So I guess we will be playing this as we see on face value. Can guess where these Maestro cams will be going, as there's been a lot of secret Maestro spots circulating recently. See if we can spectate that one. Blowing those holes open, obviously, for the audio cues of the Thermite going down or the Thatcher being thrown. As if you do not blow those holes out, then it is very difficult to hear through those walls. Excuse me. We'll be making our rotate hole onto Cash from the stairs there. Guess we'll be not seeing our Maestro cams quite just yet, as he's going to be blowing out some holes in the walls. Valkyrie doing up those walls there. Bandit with only the flash hider on, as those iron sights are very clean. Questionable nitro there. Not sure what we're doing. Maestro cams still have yet to go down, actually. Not the spots I was expecting to see, but that's the other one, I suppose. The Buck opening up the garage walls, and Kings gets the opening frag of the day on the Maestro of all people. Very unfortunate. It's a lot of utility loss. Those cams are down, but they're not going to do much if you can't move them around. King's getting a suspicious feeling. The Bandit trick coming out. The Thatcher and Thermite readying up to open up the wall there. Bandit has been spotted. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. Thermite going down. Battery going down as well. And the Bandit wins the trick, unfortunately. Back to the Thermite here. Nomading out. Bandit going down. It's not quite lost it yet. And then the Nomad comes out and tricks him off the battery. They open the wall. It's a big brain move by a 200 IQ gamer right there, but Fortunately, we take a little... Oh, no team damage. Never mind. Sounded like it. Strange. Just leaves us in a 5v2 quite early into the round. We have site control. It's down to the Jaeger and the Valkyrie. Valkyrie takes a frag. And it's down to a 1v4 for Diffuser is down. Valkyrie just barely whipping that kill there, but TourNaMent gets the frag anyways. And that's the first round. Done and over. Look at that. Question marks coming out from 200 IQ, but the hipfire kill is enough to secure that kill, I guess. We're going to be starting up the second round here with the Church Arsenal play. Going down in the basement. Getting a Vigil for the Roam, obviously. Mozzie for that anti-information. And a Kaid to get those hatches, likely. Thatch coming out. They're obviously going to be switching on to the sledge again. There it is. No, they're taking the Hibana. It's quite the move. It's kind of what I was expecting, honestly, was the Hibana swap for those hatches. And then TourNaMent for the dirt. Push. Getting those. And have Legion headed upstairs to get those hatches. Be interesting to see if anyone decides to do any tricks upstairs. Vigil going for dirt there. Pests go down, and there's not really much to say about this defense setup, really. Nothing tricky coming out. Just doing up their walls.
5 seconds left. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Attack sets off, and the attackers are moving in. Shoot out those cams. Check for those spawn peaks. Three spawning warehouse. Likely going to try and take garage. We have Vigil on top of Catwalk here, getting droned out possibly. The ERC is active, and the drone doesn't quite see where the Vigil is until he shoots him. Definitely have that information now, and Kings does have a cam on the Vigil, little does he know. Vigil runs off into cash room, and the attackers are in stock. Buck moves into garage. Thinks there's a possibility Vigil's still around, but he's playing it careful. Vigil has moved on into bedrooms there. Not much really going on here so far. It's pretty slow, thoughtful approach. There might be taking out dirt while Hibana is likely going to be... Yeah, looks like they're going to be moving around into kitchen here. Vigil taking it very slowly. Knows the attacker must be around by now. Gets taken out by the Thatcher. Hibana in oil pit right now. It's a kill for the Jaeger there. Oh, Hibana tries to take the peek. Jaeger wide swings, doesn't quite get her. And he takes her down. It's the Hibana out of the picture now. Back into a 3v4 now for the defenders. TourNaMent has an angle from Moto into blue there. See, just have the information that somebody is playing blue. Fortunately, gets lit up by the Jaeger there and taken down.
Bomb located by attackers.
Jaeger taking another frag. And that's the round. Kaid wiping it up with his AUG there with the red dot on. Budget ACOG. And they're going to be taking another attempt at CCTV. Didn't work for them last time. It could just be down to that Maestro getting picked off early, as that is a lot of utility lost. The Maestro dying so early. Doe could be coming out this time over the Nomad. Does not appear to have any 6 picks coming out just yet. Looks like we're going to be swapping the Sledge. Out for Sledge! Big brain move. Tactical swap there.
And defuse as many bombs as they can. Bomb located by attackers.
This time they're just going to be impacting out those holes rather than having Maestro do all the work, as it really slowed his setup down quite a bit. There he is. So you got a cam going on to the CCTV wall there this time, then the west wall by the window.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Still has yet to put the other one down. He's going to be putting it in the same spot that he had the first time. Up on that the window there.
Evil eyes ready.
Hopefully not getting shot through the window this time. Puck opening up garage. Thatcher and Thermite going in for that bandit trick counter there. And bandit tricking begins. There he goes. That's all 3 EMPs gone. And the bandit does in fact get the first charge, but Kings does have an angle. And he's down. Never mind, he has no angle. He's got an angle at the sky. Bandit's still waiting for that other thermite charge to come out. Not quite giving up his space just yet. The Doe could be playing up on the roof there, possibly trying to hold an angle or droning of a sort. This is a 2v5. They still have their hard breach, still have a Dokkaebi call. Getting lit up by the dock there up on Catwalk, and he's down. Making it a 2v5 for the Doke and the Thatcher there. It's a frag for the Thatcher on the Legion there. Bandit seemingly has given up on the bandit trick, as there's no reason to at this point with the Thermite being out of the game. Doc still playing Catwalk there. Jaeger waiting for somebody to try and jump into construction. Running out of time with only 50 seconds left. Bandit has a nice angle prone there on the window. Dokkaebi tries to jump in. Thatcher going to make a bedroom push, but doesn't know that there's a Jaeger hiding in construction, and he gets taken out. 2v4 with the Dokkaebi left. Panic ensues, and he's down by the dock. It's the third round of the game. 1v2 for the orange team here. Three more rounds till we go to halftime, but it's really anyone's game this early on. Nothing too promising looking, as the scoreboard is pretty clean. It's pretty apparent that Insanity and Alcuin are early bloomers to the game with their 3-2 and 5-1 on RV with a 4.0 KD. Or would that be 5? I don't know, man. Either way, he's fragging. He's fragging RV. He's insane. He's insane because it's insanity. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Capitao and Nomad coming out. Nomad coming back out. And Capitao coming in for the first time with the Castle coming in for the first time as well this game. Going gym, bedroom. Castle will be crucial here to block out some of those angles there. Only a bandit, though, to attempt to hold hot tub wall.
New feed active. Stop worrying about grenades now.
Trying to figure out what the Castle's doing here. Looks like he was just blowing out a hole and then making the rotation. Yeah, there's the Castle there to protect his bandit if he tries to trick. Bandit just going to put a battery down there. Castle going to get both those south side walls on the sites, and the third one is... Don't know where that's going to go down quite just yet.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
So our Doc is running towards CCTV, possibly going to play off of Catwalk again. Looks like they're going to try and push up and just take that play onto... He's going to actually. Bandit is going to trick. They're going to be... Attackers are going to be pushing up onto Hot Tub, and maybe they don't even know that he's tricking just yet because they haven't thrown him out or anything. No info. We've actually put both those castles down there to make sure that Bandit doesn't get sideswiped. Out comes the first charge, and the Bandit is not going to make it. Oh. He actually gets downed and killed by the thermite charge there. Unfortunate timing there, just mere half a second off. Another kill from the thermite on the Valkyrie this time, putting into an early 5v3 for the attackers. That Castle creeping up the stairs now. Knows that's open, but doesn't quite know where. They are actually... Thermite is going to get the bathroom wall now. They know the Castle is below on those stairs. Jaeger goes down. So does the Capitao with the trade frag for the Castle there. Doc is spotted and lit up quite a bit. Going to self-heal himself for sure. And just re-peek it. Possibly catching the thermite off guard. There it is. Castle gets a pick on the Zofia, but the Doc is taken out by the Thatcher on the wide peak. Nomads go down, and they're likely going to try and make their plant here in the middle of bedroom. The Castle having to retake, but it's not quite enough. He gets out-fragged by the Thatcher once again. Alcuin really picking up the slack in that late game there. Those two frags they lost, but those two very brave wide peaks. Gets those refrags and secures the round for his team. Going to be attempting a Church Arsenal hold again, as it is now available for them, as it has been 2 rounds. They are allowed to play that site again. And have a very similar setup, except no Kaid this time, and a cap cannon change, but that is questionable if it is going to be 6th picked or not, as I've only seen cap cannon played once so far. Sledge possibly going to be swapped out. Looks like they're going to be sticking the cap cannon. Kings is going to swap to an IQ to counter that Vigil and possibly peek out any of those cap cannon traps for his teammates.
Defuse as many bombs as they can.
It's interesting to see where these cap cannon traps go. It's always quite interesting to see these off-meta heroes be played in these games. These high-stakes, high-octane matches.
Changing mags!
Doorway trapped. 10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Not going to be reinforcing blue wall, but they are going to be getting church wall there
Bomb and defuse it.
on the west side. Not seeing much happen so far. We have multiple people spawning out on the west side there like that. They do have it droned out. The Vigil's playing above. You see Valk and Capcan running around. Capcan destroying that drone, but Vigil, I think he knows that he's been... No, he doesn't know that he's been droned out quite yet. As he's going to double down by barricading behind him. And hold that angle onto the freezer there. Hopefully get a free kill. Capcan putting down the last trap as he's come back for the anchor. Dirt is open. Nomad and TourNaMent going to be pushing down it. Before they do that, they're going to go and get that hatch there, possibly. Hibana going to be opening up the hatch there. But will Vigil see it? He does. He has vision on that. So we will be shooting out a couple of those. Does reveal his position though, and he is droned out now. We'll have to either hold his place or back off. Looks like he's going to be taking the way out. Capcan going to hold an angle on that kitchen hatch there. The attacking team pushes into stock and are going to be opening that up. Vigil still hanging out in the office there. Droned out, must know somebody's coming for him now. Hibana looking for the angle on the Jaeger playing Generator Blue. Does not see him quite exactly. Uber on his infamous Capcan though, as he is quite comfortable on that operator. That 50 damage can be a serious turnaround if you're in a gunfight with somebody who's been softened up like that. Sounds like TourNaMent did hit one of those traps. He's now half HP, but a Thatcher kill on the Capcan nearly 3 minutes into the round, and TourNaMent is standing behind the Valkyrie. Oh no! Valkyrie has cams everywhere, but not quite one behind her. This puts it into a 5v3 now. 5v2 rather. As Hibana has just gotten a kill. Just down to the Mozzie. And the Jaeger playing in blue. Here's somebody oil pit. Goes for the peek, but doesn't quite get him as that Type 89 on Hibana is quite the killing machine. And it looks like Uber has somehow managed to team kill the Mozzie with that Capcan trap. Not sure how that happened, but unfortunate way to lose the round, really. They were holding it quite well as they really had the attackers on the outside of the map for quite a while. It was like 2 minutes in before the attack actually began. Going to be going CCTV for our last round here on this half. Same setup as last time with the Jaeger Bandit, Legion Doc, and Maestro for the defenders. A Lion coming out on Sarud though. Going to be 6 picked off of though, unfortunately. Onto the Twitch. Likely to try and counter out some of those electronics, the ADSs, so they can get their concusses and stuff in for free. Or possibly to catch one of those bandit batteries off guard. Save an EMP.
Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb.
Maestro back on RV, rather on Maestro again. Going to be doing the same cams, I would assume. Going to be fully reinforcing garage this time though, as that has been a major issue with them those last 2 times we played. CCTV, the buck has just walked right into garage through those walls. Going to be fixing those mistakes this time.
5 seconds left before insertion. heading out to defuse a bomb.
It's a very balanced match out because we're 3-2 right now. Really putting up a fight on both sides. Very back and forth game. This round could be a determining factor though, as having a 2-point lead on halftime could be a major difference as they don't know the strats of the other teams quite yet for their opposing sides.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Seem to be droning out garage, but two defenders hiding up on catwalk right now. Bandit is still ready for that
Recovered the bomb diffuser.
bandit trick, but nothing quite yet. Nothing really to be seen here. Twitch going to be spotting the Legion, trying to get her drone in, but it's destroyed.
A bomb has been located.
The Buck is playing below in stock right now, trying to open up that A site, see if he can catch someone. Sees the Jaeger, it's likely going to be going for those shots underneath, but he saw the Maestro playing on the stairs, lit up by the dock, and then finished off by the Maestro. They've opened up the construction wall there, as we just saw. Bandit just going to double down and start going for that angle holding as he's putting down his batteries there. But the second thermite charge going down on the other construction wall. They have full construction visibility now. But not much else to go off of. They're going to have to push from construction if they don't relocate anywhere. The Bandit getting shots off through the wall as the thermite does not quite see him. On a tight pixel angle, as we can see. Maestro has an angle here. Goes for the bullet hole shots, but gets spammed on by the Twitch through the wall. Bandit's still on that hole. The Jaeger frag's coming out, 2 down. In a 2v4 now, balancing it out. Not sure what the plan is here for the attackers at this point. Seem to be running out of time. 25 seconds left in a 1v4, but I think he can do it. Zofia, 1 frag, 2 frags, 2 more to go. 2 headshots. Has a little bit of utility left. He's going to push off this concussion. That's 3 frags, 1 more to go. Knows the dock is playing in catwalk there. Has a goo in the leg, but he can't put the diffuser down. He's about to get pushed, and there it is. Not much you can really do there, but he's hot pinged. Good cannot put the diffuser down, and he knows that dock is right around the corner, so he's just going to have to go with the frag. Fortunately, pistol not going to be beating out the SMG at that point. Halftime now, we are 3-3. Very evenly balanced match, I have to say. Aetherius apologizing for some toxicity. Some real sportsmanship showing there right now. Blue team will now be attacking. Yeah, I mean, CCTV going to be playing the same stuff really, except this time no Legion and a Rook. And very similar attacking operators coming out this time. Rook actually going to be swapped out, as it appears. No double ACOG today. No 5 armor Maestros or Docs running around. It's going to be swapped out for a Wamai.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We're going to be doing the punch hole strategy this time rather than just shotgunning the wall, as they don't really have anything to make those holes aside from the Maestro, who's apparently too busy for all of them to do anything.
5 seconds
200
left.
IQ may be taking a different approach to the bandit trick as he's putting one down, going to bait out one of the
Objective is to
EMPs,
locate a bomb and defuse it.
forcing them to either try and put that thermite charge on the left side or waste an EMP on that bandit battery there. As they do not have that audio that could have been made through those shotgun holes, as we had seen on Butthole's attacking or defending of CCTV. Sledge playing up on warehouse, looking for an angle.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Bono opening a hole on that garage wall there. Got Jaeger playing over in bedroom right now. And the Wamai actually possibly going for a run out right now.
Defender
The
has left
MP5 though, that
staging
might be a
area.
little tough, considering that damage over range is
Defender has left
not quite
the
strong. I
area
think
of
he's
operation.
expecting to see somebody on that garage wall, but he's not yet found his mark. Could see the Hibana though
Located a bomb.
get caught out. Looks like he's going to back off and just come back to site for the inning. As he did not find who he was looking for. Looks like IQ, 200 IQ's play not quite gonna work for him as they do get the hole open. Thatcher hanging off the side of the wall there, looking for a foot maybe through the drone hole. Nothing quite to be seen. Doc playing up in that catwalk still. Thatcher might, or Sledge rather, might be looking for that peak, but the Nomad has him pinned down. He can't move anywhere. Doc gonna get that kill. And another one, maybe? Nope, he gets taken out by the Nomad and crossfired by the Thermite. And that is the Hibana down in garage now from the Omai. Can he get another one on this Nomad here? Nope. He's gonna get full flashed. Pushed by the Nomad, but the Nomad doesn't see him! He blends into the vending machine there.
Bomb located by attackers.
1v2 for the Womai here. Plant is going down on the Thermite, but the Thatcher's holding an angle on the wall. And he takes out the Womai, trying to push up to the shield there. It's another round for Orange Team there. Taking the lead 4-3. Let's take a look at these scores here. Insanity still top fragging for his team. Truly putting on a show for us on that Thatcher. Overall, very balanced scores that we're looking at here. Going to be seeing a Church Arsenal hold here. First time that TEAM2E will have been holding down here. Playing the Vigil, very similar to what we saw on Orange Team's defense as well. Mozzie going to be swapped out though for the Doc instead. ACOG for those long angles.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Vigil going to be playing the angled grip on the SMG-12. Must be very confident in his abilities. As that SMG-12 does have quite the kick. Attackers just going to be stockpiling their drones in the blue room there.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left.
Vigil going upstairs now.
Attackers must locate.
Would only
and
assume
defuse
they're
the
going
bomb.
to see an impact hole around here to, yep, there it is, to counter out any thermite charges going down on that hole, or the hatch rather, once it's EMP'd. Potentially get a free kill from an unknowing attacker. So we're seeing a stock push, just going to take control of it right away. Must have information that nobody was playing up here, as they stockpiled all those drones earlier. Nomad blocking the way right now. Thatcher wants to take another way around. Get inside. Air jabs going down to stop anyone from rushing them through those blue stairs there. Vigil's still holding up. They have no information still that Vigil's up there. Might get a free kill on this Thatcher if it. Oh, will Vigil get? Oh, Kaid saves the day as Vigil is struggling to aim down far enough to hit those Savannah pellets. Thatcher actually going down. Doc getting a kill as that thermite goes down. Vigil still holding that angle, but the attackers do get that hatch open. Vigil just blasting the knees off of Uber there, taking out the Thatcher. Callout's probably been made, and Bonna knows not to peek that window now. Must have diffuser down, as Vigil is pinging it out there. Sledge is going to drone while the Hibana pushes into construction, trying to get an angle, sneak up on that Vigil. Will the Vigil know? Vigil does not seem to hear anything just yet. Here comes the peek. The Vigil does hear her and takes out the Hibana, creating a 5v2 now. Attackers still just hanging out outside a kitchen there. They're actually in dirt. My mistake. An air jab goes off, but not much use to them over here. Everyone just holding an angle in this dirt, as it's probably been called out that everyone is down there at this point. They're just gonna wait this one out with 25 seconds left. Not sure what the attackers can do at this point other than go in and just frag, but it does not look like that's gonna be happening today, as Jaeger and Doc clean up those last two kills and secure the round for their team, making it a 4v4. Once again, this back and forth tug of war of this game. No clear winner just yet, as we're not seeing much leeway being made in terms of, round leads. It's been very back and forth, just win one, win lose, win one, win lose. It's been a very balanced match so far. Defender's going to be going gym bedroom now. Seeing a gridlock on Husky. This will be interesting. Those tracks are very good at crowd control, and the attackers have to waste some utility or shoot at those tracks. It will give away their position. Those smokes really help with the site taking, though, as it will not be seeing a warden played, as they will not be able to see through that smoke. It looks like we're going to be getting what we see here with these 10 picks.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Unrolling razor wire.
Out comes the castle strat with doing up those windows and then that wall there as well, so they can protect the bandit from any onlookers over here. Protects that angle there. Interestingly enough, though, Castle will be breaking down this just enough so that it can be rotated through if they have to. 11 hits will do it. Just 12 will break it. And just burst on through with surprise. Going to get that last window now. And the attackers are on their way in. Thatcher Thermite coming in from shipping dock, likely going hot tub to open that up. Both the Kaid and the Bandit are playing on that wall. They really do not want them to come in there. You'd think they would do this the other way around, though, as usually you would put the Kaid there first, and then they would throw the MP, and then the Bandit would put his batteries down while the Thermite is coming in. In comes the Thermite. He's actually going to fake it. Put it on the other wall. Doesn't quite get it, and he goes down. Killed by the thermite. Unfortunate to see that happen again, actually, as we did see this happen again earlier. Similar thing, just fractions of a second off from getting that battery down. Valkyrie coming in with the deagle. No hits and a lot of misses. Reloading that MPX, throwing that nitro out there, trying to get a kill. But not quite, might have damaged somebody there. He sees the leg of the gridlock. Just can't quite connect, but he downs her. Just leaving that sledge there. Catches the sledge as well, but he doesn't finish off the gridlock and gets sprayed by the Hibana through that window there. Gridlock is still down behind the cash table. Jaeger taking that fight with the Hibana, leaving her on 1 HP. Hibana going to res and make this into a 2v3 instead of a 2v2. Get that extra man up, and all that utility still on the Gridlock. Going to play very passive though. Hibana is down. And that's going to be around for the attackers. Creating a 4v5 now. Still anyone's game, very back and forth once again. Going into round 10. If this keeps up, we may be seeing another overtime. Going back to CCTV cash room. This is available once again. Back on the Gridlock again for all that utility. Those tracks, those 3 tracks and the 2 smokes are very helpful as it creates a lot of noise disruption from those tracks deploying the also a lot of zoning out as it has to take damage after walking over. Those smokes will help with nearly shutting out those approaches as they can't get clear sight.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So we kick it off. The smoke is going to be setting up some rotate holes. Looks like we've actually put those shotgun holes in the walls this time. I'm going to be able to hear those thermite charges coming in a lot sooner. Maestro going to be putting those cams down. One on the garage wall, a little different from what we saw earlier.
5 seconds to insertion.
And where will the other one be going? He still has yet to put it down.
Attackers objective is
Just going to put it into cash rooms, give a little information. I suppose somebody make a push from construction. Doc playing up in catwalk again. That ACOG going to be holding the long angle in case somebody tries to push in through the door or up through the concrete room there. Looks like we're going to be seeing a claymore being put down possibly. And the thermite outside of the garage wall. We're going to be having Hibana shots come in through the garage wall on the west side there. Are we seeing a run out this time? No, we're not going to have anybody trying to run out of the strip club there. That free kill. In comes the EMPs and the thermite charges. It's 1 down. It's on the wrong side. He doesn't have time. He's going to get down again. Actually, we'll just be finished off by it this time rather than down. Unfortunate. That's the 3rd time this happened. It's been more kills from thermite charges than guns, it seems. It's a very early round for it to be a 3v5. Not looking too good for the defenders. There's a kill on the Gridlock again. 3 armor, not quite enough to protect her from that MP5's 9mm. Tracks did go down though. But the smokes were lost. Thatcher going for a very slow peek on this shield as you know somebody's playing there. Nitro goes off but nothing happens. Thermite playing down in stock for some reason. Lots of waiting, and the Doc gets another kill. Frag comes in, it's not quite there, he knows the sledge is now underneath him. Has to be careful not to get pincered here. He has to watch two sides of him. This is an attacker on each side. Sledge shoots the cam there. We have the Thermite coming up from the red stairs, but he's going to go outside. Thatcher's still playing on that balcony, holding an angle, waiting for someone to peek. The attackers don't have to peek because they're defending. 20 seconds left, they have to make a move. Thatcher catches the Doc, but the Doc is just a little better. He's just better, you know? Doc for the triple kill here now. Doc with the quad, and not quite the ace, as Maestro finishes off the Thermite, closes out the 10th round, 5-5. Me entering the 11th round now, going down to Church and Arsenal. It's a promising sight for the blue team here, these last few times they've gone down there. Be interesting to see if they actually pull this off. We're actually seeing a clash come out from 200 IQ here. And the Jackal from Husky, the first time we've seen Jackal this game, despite being unbanned. Very powerful operator being unused. We're likely going to be seeing the Vigil playing up on the 3rd floor office again.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Clash did actually get locked in, not 6th out, so have to see what they do with this one. As that slow in the late game can be very powerful, as it's extremely irritating to annoy with, or to deal with. This is very annoying.
10 seconds left.
Ability there, the slowing effect.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Electric Claw going down on the
Attackers
kitchen
must
hatch.
locate and defuse a bomb.
The attackers are making their way in.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb.
Jackal actually running the SMG over the assault rifle this time. The 50-round magazine can be very helpful. We're going to see a 1v3 attack here, possibly, with the Jaeger. Interesting to see how this one goes. He sees the Thermite cross, but doesn't quite get him. They know that he's down here. They're going to be setting up for a cross attack. He's getting shot through the wall by the Thermite, and he's going to have to back off. And he actually gets picked off by the Ibana as he runs away in stock. And that the Jaeger's dead, they know they can just push into the garage there with no real contest. But the Vigil is sneaking up to the bar. Possibly just waiting for someone to come across. Sledge going to be droning out kitchen. They're going to be finishing off their drone into garage, possibly just trying to catch up with his teammates there. Clash is holding blue, ever so stalwart, standing there menacingly. Vigil making a move now around bar, still just hanging out. Definitely know that someone is around. So you did have the Vigil ping there, as we saw.
Secure the wall.
Vigil finishing off some reinforcements last minute. The Ibana is going to be opening up the bar hatch. Vigil pinged again by the Jackal. They really want him gone. They know he's downstairs, and they have most of the control of the map at this point. They have them all boxed into the sites. The only problem is, are they going to be able to get into those sites with everyone still being alive so late? They still have that clash. Still have tons of utility. Doc has all 3 stims in case someone goes down. Oh. Action comes in. Doc takes the frag on the Thermite, and the Vigil takes out Jackal after all that time. Going to be seeing the clash push up and try and get some information. They have the diffuser down at the bottom of the stairs. The bonnet is in blue now. Thatcher's going to peek and he gets hit by that impact for about 50 damage. Actually may have downed his teammate just then as he crossed over. Gets picked off and it's all down to the bonnet. And he's just absolutely swarmed by those defenders. Clash really putting in some trouble for that Hibana there. We're now at match point, but it also overtime point as well, as they could possibly come back from this if the attackers take this round. They'll be going gym bedroom this time. Did not work out so well for them last time. Be interesting to see how it works for them this time. Seeing that gridlock come in again on Husky, and the clash coming out this time again as it worked so well last time. They figure, hey, why not? Let's do it again. Really put the pressure down on those attackers in those last few minutes there. Really down to the wire for that Hibana, but it didn't work out for her quite well, as she had to deal with the clash, and then that Vigil came swinging around and finished her off.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Going to be seeing I would assume the same castle setup there. Doc going to be making punch holes as he does not have a shotgun, or does anyone for that matter, or have any expendable utility there, like impacts. That's quite a waste on those walls. Looks like they know what's going on, so they're just going to be, attackers are just going to be saving their drones.
5 seconds to go.
So they already know what to expect from this defense.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Reinforcements nearly done.
Seeing 3 people spawning in from shipping. The gridlock coming in to help out with that hallway control there, so they can tracks down once they've gotten the wall blown out from the thermite. Clash at the ready here, coming into the hallway. Castle just putting in some finishing touches of its renovation, you know, open concept. In comes the first thermite charge, but he actually baits him. Does he have enough time though? He does not. He has to back off and give them the wall. Thermite actually getting another kill onto the bandit this time. And Sledge kills the Jaeger, who's way over there in the cash room. The castle does get a kill on the very sneaky move there from the strip club onto the thermite there. I was hoping I would see somebody try and play that. Clash does know where the Thatcher is. He's just going to be slowly ticked away at his health from those 5 HP ticks. Zapping. The attackers are now control of construction. The Doc is going to turn around as he's heard the wire being broken. Sophia's going to go for the peek. Slow peek, but it's not quite enough. It's just a little jiggle. Baits out the Doc's fire, and he now knows the Doc is there. The gridlock over here getting 2 sweet little kills. And it's down to a 1v4. Doc being trapped in the bathroom here. He takes 1. He's going to self-heal in between these engagements here. To take one out with the revolver, he's high noon. It's McCree himself. Any cowboys in chat? Plant's going down. The Thatcher has the angle.
Attackers activating diffuser.
Doc's in the bathroom, low HP, is probably going to be healing up with his last stim there. But it's not quite enough. Thatcher takes him out, and that's going to be round 12. 6-6, we're going into overtime. Team 2E, blue team, will be defending first. Might be the advantage they need, as they've been killing it on their defenses. Going to be going Church Arsenal again. Yep, going to be seeing that Clash pulled out again as well, which may actually be swapped out. May not be seeing the Clash after all. The Bandit pick, that might just be a 6th pick bait though. This Bandit may not be all that necessary down in the basement. Cannot get those hatches, and all you really can do is get either dirt or one of the church walls. Not going to be seeing a 6th pick come out. The last minute swap from Bandit to Jaeger.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Looks like Kaid's going to be getting dirt. Vigil headed upstairs. Valkyrie going to be getting bar, and Vigil will be getting kitchen hatch. Will they be leaving stock open again? No, looks like Valk will be going to get the stock hatch this time. Vigil headed back down.
Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
All 5 attackers spawning warehouse. He actually gets run out by the, or rather, it's a spawn peak, but they actually get the trade off anyways. That is their EMPs gone, so they have no way of getting any Kaids down now, the Electro Claws. Unless they can get some very creative grenades or some Fia charges off. Does not look like they will be getting into those hatches. Vigil playing the same angle up here. Up in office, looking into kitchen. Staring at the window, possibly getting those frags again on those knees, like he did last time. He's being droned out, actually. They have not quite found him. Drone coming around. Does not check office. Thermite gets zapped. So the gridlock actually is gooed in blue, but that may be the only goo on the map right now, as the Legion died so early. They do get the bar hatch, and that is a nitro from Valk onto the Zofia there. It's a good kill. Vigil nearly killing the Thermite. Thermite has to run away. It's on only 30 HP. Sledge coming in for support. Gonna hold the angle so we can't get sprayed in the back. Vigil's still just hanging out there. Going to relocate, possibly make his way around.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Only a minute left, and it's a 4v3. Thermite extremely lit up, though. Another goo hit. Thermite taking it. It's going to be face checking all these angles. Vigil hanging out atop a oil pit. Could get the flank on the gridlock here if he moves in. There's no way to tell for sure, but gridlock actually gets taken out by the Jaeger trying to face check that door. Thermite kills the Valkyrie. It's a 3v2.
Bomb located.
Sledge got the long angle on Green Hall there.
15
Fuser going down by the Thermite into B, or A rather.
10 seconds to go.
Thermite gonna hold the angle. They're all gonna just funnel out.
5 seconds remaining.
He gets fragged! And the Thermite goes down to the Kaid. Despite all those nerfs, that TCSG still a heavy hitter at 55 damage. And that is going to be the first round of the overtime. 7-6. Just take a look at these scores here. Again, very balanced on blue team. The kills very evenly spread. And again, for the orange team, very spread out, evenly spread again. But that's been really the theme of the whole match. Just very back and forth, even match. These two teams very much giving each other a run for their money. Not an easy game. Going to be going CCTV for Orange's defense here. And seeing a very standard setup from them. Same 5 operators we've been seeing all game. Maybe not. Maestro being swapped out for the Wamai. Fortunately, the sledge was swapped out for the Bucks, so those frag grenades will not be there for the Wamai to catch. Going to be getting these garage walls and force out some hard breaching utility if they will attackers feel the need to go garage rather than just being blown out by a breach charge or something.
Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving out to
Bandit at the ready for that trick there. The attackers come flying in from warehouse. No spawn peaks this time though. But they are cautious. They are looking. They are looking at those windows, ready for somebody to come out. Thermite has put down a Claymore out on stock door in case of anybody trying to run out or throw a nitro up there. Why still doing some setup. Jaeger ADS catches a frag grenade or flashbang of some sort.
Disabling electronics.
Thatcher here trying to shoot over the sounds of the Thermite planting his charge, was not quite working for him. Capitao going to firebolt the wall there, or attempt to at least, but didn't quite hit it. Thermite ready. Plant the charge, and he doesn't get the right side. They're going to be opening the wall. The Wamai actually gets a kill on the Buck there. Construction there. Here's the Claymore to go down. He's going to catch the Capitao out. He does. Legion gets the kill on the Capitao. Creates a 3v2, or 3v5 rather. Another kill coming in for the attackers. Evening it out a little bit, 3v4. They only have a minute left. They're going to start making their play. They'll have to do it soon. There's another kill for the Doc. Get a 2v4 now. Possibly another one. Nope, doesn't quite get the pixel angle. He's going to heal up real quickly and likely repeak it again. Legion playing a very close angle, ready for anyone trying to push in. Doc gets another kill. Let's make it a double. Just leaves the Zofia in a 1v4. That's going to be round 14. We're going into our final round here, I believe. 7-7. As this is the overtime. This is not quite match point. Nope, it is match point. I'm completely wrong again about the rule set, despite having being the one set it up. Going to be seeing a CCTV cache hold from blue team here, TEAM2E. Clash coming out again, but not on 200 IQ. It's going to be playing by King. Nomad coming back out again. Clash actually going to be swapped out for the Jaeger. Yeah, that's what I expected, honestly. King has been quite the gunner today. Really fragging for his team. The 12 kills right now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Rook armor goes down. Going to be seeing 3 5 armors from the defending team at the moment.
Attackers have located the bomb.
Evil eye deployed.
10 seconds remaining.
Evil eye ready.
5 seconds remaining.
Yes, close on. Evil eye on Overwatch.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
This is the game for the match up for the win here. This round
Attackers have recovered their
is
diffuser.
the last round, so everything is on the wire. Expect some very cautious plays from the attackers, and very much going to be holding their ground as the defenders. That ADS might just get EMP'd on the first one. I'm not quite sure about that placement there. It's
Attackers
definitely
have
only
dropped
just
the
get
bomb
EMP'd
diffuser.
instant.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
In comes the first EMP. And it looks like they're going to be getting the wall open as the
Attackers dropped the diffuser. A bomb
Bandit trick does not quite work, but Rook does get the kill on the Thermites. That is the other electric charge gone. Fortunately for the attackers, the Zofia is pushing up the stairs there, but does not know that the Jaeger's in bathroom. Might just get the kill here. And that's the frag on the Zofia. No utility used by the Zofia, unfortunately, so that's all gone now. Rook spots out the drone, and defenders just hold their ground. As Thatcher goes for a peek, possibly. It's going to be a very difficult attack for these attackers here, as they have no kills so far. All the defenders are in very defensible positions. The Rook actually goes down to the Thermite. You see here, the Rook is all alone. There's almost no way of him getting revived at this point, so he's basically out of this matchup. Bandit rotates over and the Thatcher sees him, but does not quite catch him out. So let's just be leaving the Rook to bleed out, it seems. Nomad coming up, going to finish off the Rook there. Nomad now has full control of the catwalk, and it seems that they're going to actually be setting up to make their attack. Going to be zapped by the Maestro cam a little bit, but takes it out. Maestro just spraying through the wall as he knows that the Nomad is up there. Kite's still holding this very tight angle on that balcony there. Plants going down from the Thermite, the Nomads go out. 2v3, the attackers have really turned this round around, but they're all one shot. Very low HPs coming out. It's down to a 1v2 for the Maestro, peaceful HU, they're both all one shot. That's one. It's a 1v1. And that's the game. Attackers win, Butthole Breachers take the map, and all comes down to the wire. Truly down to the wire round there. Attackers really turning it around from a 5v3 to a 3v1 there, honestly. That was quite surprising. A little bit of GG's coming out from the teams. And that will be the end of this matchup between TEAM2E and Butthole Breachers. Butthole Breachers taking out the win with lots of frags on the board, lots of 14s. Wow. And that will be concluding this match.